What do you do when you find out your school nurse is a werewolf? Well, if you're Timmy, you might just go about your day as usual because at Maplewood Elementary, weird is just another Tuesday. It was a regular Monday when Timmy accidentally tripped over his untied shoelaces, scraping his knee on the pavement. Off he went to the nurse's office, where he was greeted by the soothing sight of Miss Pendergast, the school nurse, sitting at her desk. For years she'd been nothing but kind, tending to Timmy's scraped knees and broken hearts with a gentle smile and endless supplies of band-aids. But today something was off. The room smelled faintly of dirt and the windows were dark despite the sunny day. As Timmy approached, he noticed Miss Pendergast's pupils were dilated, and when she smiled, her eyes didn't crinkle at the corners like they usually did. Are you sure you're feeling all right, Miss Pendergast? Timmy asked, his brow furrowed with concern. You seem a little off. She looked up from her desk, a feral grin spreading across her face. Just peachy, my dear Timmy, just peachy. As she cleaned his wound, Timmy couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. Her touch was uncomfortably firm, and when she leaned in to examine his scrape, he caught a faint whiff of something wild and animalistic. Does it hurt, Timmy? She asked, her voice unnaturally high and sweet, but the question was lost on Timmy. All he could focus on was the strange glow emanating from her eyes. Suddenly, a noise from behind the door made them both jump. A low growl reverberated from the other side, and the doorknob rattled as if someone or something was trying to get in. What was that? Timmy exclaimed, his eyes wide with fear. Miss Pendergast froze, her hand tightening on Timmy's knee until her nails dug into his skin. Nothing, Timmy, she said, her voice dangerously calm. It's nothing. But as she turned away, Timmy saw the glint of something sharp and dangerous. He scrambled back, knocking over a nearby chair and making a run for the door. Wait, Miss Pendergast called out, her voice strained. Please don't leave, but Timmy didn't listen. He burst out of the nurse's office and raced down the hallway, the echo of his own heartbeat pounding in his ears. As he ran, he could hear Miss Pendergast calling after him, her pleas growing more frantic by the second. Finally, he slowed down, his chest heaving, and turned to face the nurse's office once more. He had to go back. Something was wrong, terribly wrong. When he pushed open the door, he found Miss Pendergast slumped over her desk, her head resting on her arms. Miss Pendergast, he whispered, cautiously approaching her. Are you okay? She lifted her head, her eyes glowing an eerie green in the dim light. Timmy, she rasped, her voice barely a whisper. Help me. The end.